Hello friend, this is Vidya and I am going to describe about Shakespeare's first sonnet from fairest creature with desire increase. It is a very beautiful sonnet. As first, I would like to say its structure, how it is structurally adapted. The first four line or quatrain, second four line or quatrain, third four line or quatrain. This is the first, second or third quatrain, and lastly a couplet. And these four quatrains are about the subject matter of the topic from fairest creature with desire increase. As a Shakespeare sonnet, this sonnet is dedicated to his very friend Earl of Southampton. He described this poem very beautifully that from fairest creature we desire increase. And the first quatrain is described to moral prime. The beauty should propagate itself. The first four line is described about the beauty should propagate itself. How? This is line the proved that from fairest creature we desire increase, that thereby beauty's rose might never die. But as the river should by time decays, his tender here might bear his memory. And this describing that if the beauty holder will die, then his here will might his memory or might bear his beauty. That beauty should not die, it's always live through other things, that it's turn into other things. That's how Shakespeare writes in the first quatrain. And the second quatrain is about, but thou contracted to thine own bright eyes, feedest thy light's flame with self-substantial fuel, making a famine where abundance lies. And this is describing about the accuses the young man of violence that MP means moral prime, moral primes by wasting his beauty. That first quadrant is describing that this beauty should not be die, and the second quadrant is that as a boy he is going to destroy his beauty. That's why he is trying to memorize it, trying to give it to others. The third quadrant is about to urgent reason to change his ways and obey the moral prime, otherwise his beauty will within and disappear. If he will not continue his beauty till to the end, then his beauty will going to be die. And the last third quadrant describe this how. Let's go on. Thou that art not the wall's fresh ornament, and only herald to the gaudy spring, within thine own board burst thy content, and tender clothes make waste in na- naggarding, naggarding. And these four lines describing that if he will not continue his beauty and it is going to be destroyed. And the last couplet gives a new exaggeration to pity and pity the world. And this is how let's pity the world, or else the glutton be to eat the walls due by the grew and thee. And this is how the poem all totally described. And here are some metaphysical imagery. Those are the this line is oh thine own bright eyes, and the feedest thy lightest flame, the self-substantial fuel. Those are three metaphysical imagery and are used. And first 17 lines are called the procreation act of defense at the time. And all about this. Thank you.